We're out here in the beautiful streets of Adelaide, Australia, the 1980s version of Adelaide, of course. We're going to be racing some 1990s versions of Formula One car, though. Specifically, I'll be in the McLaren MP4/8, which has a sequential gearbox, and a couple other cars out here do have H pattern, which is such an interesting thing to have both styles of car on the track at the same time. But this gives me a good excuse to use my 1980s Formula One car wheel that I recently got. Of course, you know, it is a 1990s car, but we'll make do. But I thought we'd go ahead and check out this game a little bit more before we get into some Project Motor Racing, which I'm a little worried about. I've heard a lot of horror stories about that one, but let's go ahead and grid up and get ready to go green flag here. Standing start, 25 cars. Now, for some reason, I do have to every time go and turn off auto shift for this car, and now we're in first gear, which is kind of odd, but I mean, every time I get into this car, or really any type of Formula One car of this era, the auto shift is on automatically for the upshifts. So don't know how to turn that off on default. We are green though. 10 minutes on the clock, as you can see in the top right. Take it easy here for the first couple laps. Don't need to send any massive sends on anybody here. Just brake and slow down. Try to save some of this tire. 10 minutes is a while. This is one of my favorite tracks, man. This layout is totally killer. I'm not really 100% sure what the current layout is. That was crazy. Is that gonna happen a lot? We might have a big roadblock coming up at some point if that type of stuff is happening with the AI. That was really weird. So way down here. Left. Couldn't quite get on the throttle soon enough right there. We're about to complete a lap, just a couple more corners. It's a pretty dang quick lap. Can probably make it pass here, squeeze in. Bit of a send. Nice, hey, we got it. Up to 22nd. Oh boy. Ooh. Real tight through there on the curbs. And we're coming in hot. Whew. Slowed down just a skosh earlier. Play the patient game here. Got a 3-car gaggle in front of us. These guys aren't able to get around. First here. All over him. Not going to be able to make a move yet until this kink afterwards, likely. Ooh. Ooh. Glad we weren't on him there. Got by him. Oh, the sounds of these cars sound so good. Can we make it by on the outside here? Not quite. He's on our right. We're going to have to let him have it. Our tires are looking good. As you can see by our feet, we're still in the green. Need to take care of these things. Still got over 7 minutes to go. Well, we moved up to 20th. Not too shabby. Gloves are not required for the 1980s wheel, baby. She ain't Alcantara, you know what I'm saying? She ain't Alcantara. Slow it down. On this guy. This guy's racing good, man. AI. We have him set pretty dang high. So I hope they race good. Slow down. Get it cut down. Not gonna be able to get a run here. Nice exit. Nice exit. Nice. Alright. Puts us in the 19th. If we can make the pass and complete it here. Excellent. Shout out Ritz Socks. We're locking in. This car is so much fun to drive. I was not doing any good in the practice, though. I was a little bit nervous to go green here. This is my first attempt we're on right now. Sometimes it takes a couple attempts to do the race. Especially with AI, because AI can do some dumb stuff. We haven't seen them wreck too hard yet. Because they do have these huge pileups that happen every now and again. Slow down. Get ready for this corner. They go crazy here. They don't like that corner. The AI are not good there. This guy we're side by side with, he's mobbing. He's pulling away. He's got an engine in that thing, dude. What the heck? He must have a real powerful engine there. Unless maybe there's some boost in this car I'm not aware of. Or DRS, actually. That's what it is. Maybe. There's probably DRS in this car. Did they have that in the 90s? I don't know too much F1 stuff. I'm an idiot. Tires are still all green, though. Ooh, that was tight in front of us. Hold it tight. Don't be wild on the throttle. Ooh. Back end stepped out a little bit there. Usually when that happens, we go around. That happened to me quite a few times in the practice session. We already got less than 3 minutes to go here. The run. This is the spot where we get our runs. Nice. What's up, bro? Throw back some beers and smoke some cigarettes later. See you in the pits. It's the 90s. That's what we do. Uh-oh. Coming in hot right there. Go wide here. He's on us. He is on us. We've lost the guys in front of us a little bit. We're going to have some work to do if we can close them in the next couple minutes. That section is so sketchy. First again. Oh, coming in hot again. Little wide. I think next time I want to do a race probably at Bathurst in some Formula 1. I think that'd be pretty fun, pretty ridiculous. Because they didn't race there in real life, as far as I know. Rough corner for me there. Still only in 17th. Not a good run here. Kind of catching this group though. Caught him pretty good through that hairpin. I love this steering wheel. This steering wheel is so much fun. Definitely makes controlling this car way more easier. My other wheel I have, the Alcantara one, is so massive. You know, it has a lot of mass. It takes a lot to turn. Stay tight. Not good through there. Stay on them. Stay on target. It's Star Wars. Good runs here. Ooh, getting really close to him. Almost made some contact. Oh, I went way too wide. Man, I couldn't quite see the track. His whole car is covering it. Coming in. Dive bomb. He's still to our left. Dang it, I was flooring it, man. I don't know how he got that exit. I think next time by it might be the last lap. He's on the grass. I think he touched the grass a little bit right there. Come on, we got him. We got him. He's peeking. Someone must have went off back there with some dust in the air. Coming in a little hot. Giancarlo Fisichella right in front of us. I don't even know if he raced in the 90s. I think he did. I don't know about early 90s though. I just love his name. Giancarlo Fisichella. No! Sorry, Giancarlo. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, we're gonna get him. Check this out, Fizzy. What's up, bro? How you doing, Fizzy? We're locked in. Down to first. Don't dive bomb. Come to a stop. Nice exit. Oh, no. Alright, it doesn't pop up on the screen, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be the white flag. It only pops up on the screen once we get the checkers. One more. Got the run. Late break. Coming in hot. We put him in the wall. We're going to be seeing the stewards after the race. I have a good feeling. That was... we made no contact, but he essentially had nowhere to go but the wall. My apologies. Let's see if we can catch these guys maybe in the last second. I highly doubt it. We're going to have to absolutely nail this corner, which I have not been, but that was really good. Now that I didn't have a car right in front of me to block my vision. Crazy up ahead of us. First. Come on, boys. Wreck each other. Last couple corners. We're in 14th. I'll take it. They wreck. There was a wreck. That's a couple spots right there. Or maybe just one. That guy got rolling. Formula 1, baby. 13th. 13th, the little team that could, from 26th to 13th, miles away from points. 0 points on the day, because that's how F1 worked back in the day. Was it like top 6 get points or something? I don't even know, man. You're looking at someone who don't know much, but loves it. You know what I'm saying? Love old school Formula 1, but as far as its politics, you know, and format, not 100% sure, but the driving, the people, you know, the booze, the cigarettes, it's all excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Let's go take a look at the results, I guess, and see who finished where. We had Marty Trundle and Mark Trundle, a couple of awesome names. I know there's Rubens Barrichello, who's an actual Formula 1 car driver. Sorry for hitting the mic, which I'm sure is obvious to anyone watching this. And then there's me, Gavin Ropchin, 13th. But that was pretty fun. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks if you made it this far in the video. Leave a like on it. I very much appreciate you guys. And thanks to all the YouTube members. I also appreciate you guys very much. My game's frozen. Alright, my whole game just froze right there and everything like that for some reason, but at least we got the race in. I don't know why that happened. Very odd. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. And yeah, like I was saying, maybe if you made it this far, you know, I appreciate you guys very much. Thanks to all the YouTube members. Thank you guys a ton. Sorry about this extremely weird outro. You know, it's freaking weird. Sorry about that. But thanks for watching, man. And that was some fun Formula 1 racing. And yeah, deuces.